I believe the pack mule is all set for its journey. I've got the bags all loaded up. Hopefully I thought of everything. We'll find out shortly. And my front bag here, I have my summer lightweight sleeping bag. I keep some rain gear and a bug shirt and that pannier. And this pannier here, I have a fleece jacket and a couple other lightweight things. On the front, I have a monopod for the GoPro. I'm running dual Night Rider headlights on the front. These are both 750s. I added an extra water bottle underneath the seat. That was kind of a dead space that I didn't use for anything. In this pannier, I have a toolkit in the bottom. Then I have clothing, and I have my camera gear and also some fishing gear. This pack here houses my hammock, fly, and additional shelter equipment in there. This bag over here is my cookware, my foodstuffs, some additional clothing, and my battery packs. So I think I'm all set to go. Just got to get out on the trail now. Well, for the first part of this journey, I'm southbound on the Leelanau Trail. It's up and goes between Leelanau County and the Traverse City area. This part's a little bit bumpy, but it is a paved trail, so it's pretty easy going. Some pretty scenic country I've been going through. So not too much of it along the water so far, just the very beginning. For the most part, I've been going through forests, vineyards, and orchards. So it's really pretty country, and it's a pretty nice trail. About 5 more miles till I get to Traverse City. And then after Traverse City, we'll be getting into some dirt trails and heading into some more rugged country, more wilderness. Just made it through the hustle bustle of the Traverse City area. I kind of got off the trail, the Tart Trail. Currently shows that I'm on the Tart Trail on my map, but the resolution of that is really bad. So I'm at the trailhead for the Vasa pathway. This is a section of trail that gets pretty hilly. We'll see how it goes. Heading towards the Sand Lakes quiet area. Starting to climb one of the first hills in here. My legs are tired. I made it up the first hard climb. using my lowest gear. My legs didn't like it. Just beautiful forest in here. Oh, it just feels so good to be out of that city. Well, this is what it's all about. Finally made it out into the forest and came upon a gorgeous stream. Making its way down through the cedar hemlock swamp. It would be a fantastic place to camp, but it is a little too early. I have a few more miles I want to get on, so I'm going to keep plugging along, and hopefully I can find a spot just as gorgeous to camp next to. Be great to have fresh running water too. Oh boy, another climb. So at the trailhead, I met a really nice gentleman who told me that I probably have to walk this heavy bike up these hills. So far, I've been able to ride them all. So just like canoeing, if they're runnable, run them, because no one likes to portage and no one likes to push a bike up a hill. So started up here, came off Bartlett Road, Vasa pathway, from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. That was that one hill that I've climbed. That one was pretty good sized. Anyway, over here at 5 now. So we're going to go straight to 7, then to 8. We got some black diamond in here. 9, and then just before 10, we'll get on Sand Lakes Road. It's a dirt road, and take that over into Sand Lakes area. My legs are starting to feel like toast. I'm looking forward to setting up camp. Sun's starting to get low in the sky, and is definitely past dinner time, so can't be too much longer. And so this should be Sand Lakes Road, even though this map doesn't show it on there. So I think I just make a hard left here, and I should be good. Alright, I made it to the Sand Lakes quiet area. So I've got a ways to ride into the quiet area, get back in by the lakes. I'll need to filter out some water for tonight and for tomorrow. So I'm going to get started on the trails back into the quiet area and get camp set up. What a gorgeous lake. Crystal clear water. Looks like a lot of clay, though. A clay bottom. I'm going to make my way back to a designated trout lake. This trail that I was taking along the lake came to an end right here. There's like a canoe launch behind the bike there. This lake is a designated trout lake, and it'd probably be great for fishing if I had a canoe, but I don't. I have a bike, so I think I'm gonna press on a little bit, see if I can find something more conducive for it to be a beach, something I would like to take a swim. There's also a ton of poison ivy in this area. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. The only trail that I'm seeing that continues on is up this hill, and I was just looking at it on the topographical map, and it goes up a good 100 feet or so. Before I start pushing the bike up, I'm going to take a walk up there, and if I do have to go up this, I'm going to do a double carry. I'm going to take the packs off and carry them up first, and then the bike. That way I can cut the weight in half, because that bike with the packs is just way too heavy to push up a hill like this. Well, after walking up there, I did find a trail. It looks like a hiking trail, rideable trail. I'd have to push the bike up to it, but it takes me away from the lakes. So I think what I'm going to do is go back up the trail that I came down to get here, and just set up camp at the end of that first lake that I came to. What I'm using is just one of these little hand reel style things, a little hand line. I don't know if the GoPro can see the fish through the water. There's a little bass. I don't want a little bass, I want a little bluegill. Or not, I want a big bluegill. I'm going to call it quits on fishing for right now. I'm going to go ahead and make something to eat. I'm hungry, and water's so clear the fish see me, and just using one of these setups here, I can't cast that far, so they come up, check out the bait and stuff, but they're looking like right at me, and they don't bite. So I just have to let that burn down a little bit, and when I get a bed of coals inside it, then I should have enough heat. I did bring alcohol for my stove also. I have my little alcohol burner, and then a MSR bottle full of denatured alcohol. Wood's nice and dry, so I figured why waste the alcohol. This is my camp setup for the night. I'm not going to put the fly up. I'm not supposed to get any rain. I got the water filter set up, filtered out a couple bottles of water. Got the GoPro on the shore. The sun already went behind the trees, but maybe I'll get some colors in the clouds. I'm feeling a little rough this morning. That night. The night wasn't a real peaceful sleep. I woke up shivering at least 5 times, 6 times. I think I'm just going to make myself some oatmeal to get my day started, and then get things packed up and head out. I got a long ways to go. I should be going through some pretty scenic country. almost made it to the top of this one. But it's hike-a-bike time again. Hike-a-bike is about as much fun as portaging canoes. Too steep for me to get my legs pushing to get up it. Making my way down the North Country Trail still. I think I can hear the Boardman River, but I am going to stop and have some blueberries because I just found a patch of ripe blueberries. Oh my gosh, they're delicious. Wild blueberries. I'm gonna eat some more for much needed energy, and then I will get on the trail. Just crossed the Boardman River on the Broomhead Road Bridge, so I'm on the right course. I'll be riding mostly gravel roads for a while. I also checked the weather, and I have a rain shower coming, not a storm, but a rain shower coming at around noon, maybe 1 o'clock. So I'll have to keep an eye on that as it gets closer. This road has been sand for the last 3 miles and doesn't look like any change in it. So just soft sand, dry, soft sand. These tires do a good job of staying on top. I just came miles down this big sandy 2-track. This road goes through, according to GPS. I got to see if I can get across it. So this is my situation. I either have to turn around and go miles back, or I have to try to cross this. Along that edge is a old beaver dam. But the problem is that it's fully overgrown on top with vegetation, and I'm not getting the bike through there. There's no way. Well, I don't see any way to get around that swamp. I tried to go downstream a little bit, and it's really thick, heavy vegetation. So the beavers won on this one. I'm going to have to go back and jog over to the east a little bit. Tired of riding in that sand though. Glad I got these big tires. Now that's a clear cut. Hardly left a tree in it. Hate it when they do that. Hopefully smooth sailing for a while on this dirt road. Manistee River. Well, the predicted rains finally hit, just as it started to come out of the sky, I saw a township park with a pavilion, and I quick pulled over into it. So hardly a raindrop hit me. It's not raining hard, but it's raining enough that I'd get all wet. Just hanging out in the pavilion. Got some of my stuff out on the table here charging. I guess I'll just kill some time and watch the radar. That's what's over me right now. So it looks like I got a good reprieve from it. And then some heavy hitters are coming in the night. The temperature's dropped, so I got my fleece on. I don't know if I want to ride with it on or leave it off, but I'm going to make a break for it. I'm about an hour and a half out from Cadillac, so I'll just get to Cadillac and figure out what I'm going to do as far as somewhere to camp. I'll just have to set up the fly and take shelter underneath that in the woods. So, pressing on.
This is the crap that's moving through right now. I just woke up in the hammock with the high winds shaking the fly and stuff. So I hope that I survive it. I've been staying warm pretty good. My clothes they seem to just be drying out on me. I don't feel like dealing with a hard storm. I didn't record a lot while I was setting up camp because I was racing against the rain. I got the fly and hammock up just before the downpour came. Peanut butter tortilla for dinner last night, sitting on the side of the hammock in my damp clothes, and got to bed early before the big storm hit, and that was about it. So I'm just packing up my camp. This is the view that I had. Didn't get to enjoy it much because it was hiding underneath the fly all the time for the rain. But I've got all my bags packed up, ready to put on the bike. The seat was out in the rain all night. Hopefully I don't get wet butt. But if you look through the trees right there, that's the dirt road. I just got behind this little line of pines here and called it good. The rain was coming fast. The other spots where I tried were just full of mosquitoes. It was terrible. So this turned out to be okay. I also had fresh blueberries to start my morning off with. So can't complain about that. And I am just outside of Cadillac on some state land, and I should be in Cadillac in a few minutes. I'm going to grab something to eat there, and then we'll be getting on the White Pine Trail. So I'm at the start of the White Pine Trail here in Cadillac, and just getting ready to head towards Reed City on it. And it just keeps raining. Through the big town of Tustin. Other than the rain, the White Pine Trail is very nice. It goes through forest, some farmland. I wish it wasn't raining
so I can see more of it. My glasses are constantly covered with raindrops. Howdy, beautiful weather. Well, I'm seeing some beautiful scenery, even though it is a rainy, miserable day. The rain has not let up at all. In fact, it's getting worse. I checked the weather report and it shows a very small percentage chance of rain. It's really not, according to the weather, it shouldn't be raining right now at all. But it is. Anyway, this is a beautiful view right here. Just beautiful. Year-round playground, Leroy, Michigan. The big city of Leroy. Are you guys having a party or something here?
Yeah, we're having a reunion.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, take a break. Where are you coming from?
Heading down from Leelanau Peninsula right now, heading towards Muskegon.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. So.
Good luck.
All right, thank you. Coming up on one of the tunnels. Hello. About another 3 or 4 miles, I'll be in Reed City. Just rolling into Reed City, going across the iconic Reed City Bridge. Reed City has what they call the crossroads there. It's where the Pere Marquette Trail and the White Pine Trail meet. Pere Marquette Trail is named after the railroad. I don't know what the North-South Railroad was called. I was going to check it out a little bit, but there are too many people. So I'll have to find out that information. This part of the Pere Marquette Trail is nowhere near as developed as the White Pine Trail. It's actually just crushed gravel, and a lot of it's overgrown with grass. A lot slower going on this. Well, I made it just outside Chase, Michigan, and I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm feeling pretty beat. I think I dehydrated yesterday. All that pushing through the sand and not being able to refill with water when I wanted to. So I think I'm going to recover, find a spot to camp, and call it good for the day. Good morning. It is day 4 and it is looking to be a great day. It is not raining, which is fantastic, and I am feeling way better about life than what I felt last night. Last night I was about ready to throw in the towel, have somebody come and get me and be done with it. But today, after having some hydration, some nutrition, a good night's sleep, I feel like riding again, so that's a good thing. Today I'll be covering the longest amount of distance. I'll be riding from the Reed City area to Pentwater, which is a little over 60 miles. We'll be riding a combination of mixed surface rail trail, dirt, and paved back roads up through some pretty hilly national forest and making our way down to Lake Michigan in the Pentwater area. So I'm looking forward to the ride. The bike's already packed up, ready to go, so let's get her done. This trail will remain like a gravel trail to Baldwin, and then after that I have to take roads for a little bit, then we'll be back off-road again. Well, I just arrived at the historic town of Idlewild. I don't really go through much of the town itself. I go past over the north end of it. But it's a pretty historic town. Check it out on the internet. I've made it to the village of Baldwin, Michigan. I'm going to take a break here and have something to eat, and then I'll be hitting the pavement for a little while until I can get back off onto some 2-tracks and continue my way to the west coast. Pere Marquette River. I'm at the Pere Marquette River, which is one of the 2 main rivers that go through the Baldwin area. It's also the Baldwin River. So I am now at a low point, and now I get to go up for a ways before I can start down towards the Pentwater River. I've been climbing for a couple hundred feet, and now I get a reprieve from that on this descent. Thank goodness. Got a few miles on road, and now I'm glad to say I'm back off road again. Back on the gravel. Bridge closed. Hopefully that doesn't mean it's not there at all. Now it looks like the bridge is here. Just closed. Oh. I am across the bridge, and it is time to continue on. I'm making my final ascent on this dirt road, and then should be a fairly fast downhill. After that, it's just flat to rolling terrain all the way to Lake Michigan. Have about 15 more miles to go. This is North Branch of the Pentwater River. I actually canoed this. We're in the home stretch. Hello. Well, this is the headwind that I've been fighting all day, but I finally made it to Lake Michigan. You can see that the sea is ornery today. Anyway, the temperature is pretty cold here. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Josh Schrader at Forward Restoration for providing this nice fleece jacket. It's kept me warm on the cold nights, and it's keeping me warm right now. It is definitely a chill in the air. It's supposed to drop into the upper 30s tonight. So I'm actually glad that this trip is over, because I did not have a warm sleeping bag on this trip. Thanks for joining me on this little adventure. I hope that you liked it. We'll see you on the next one.